Hello there. I'm back again today. Hope you're not getting sick of hearing from me. I am posting so frequently because I just want you guys to know about my Peace in My Mind membership, which the enrollment period for that ends on Christmas Eve. So if you've been wanting to sign up, make sure you do so before then. We have a little less than 2 weeks before Christmas Eve is here. And then it's the end of the year, which is crazy. And I know we always say that every year, but every year it feels crazy. um, Another thing I wanted to show you, which is, it's totally random, but I like to try to savor moments throughout my day. And I've used planners and journals for a long time, but it's really only been in the past couple of years that I've been more dedicated to my practice. And this year, I've had the pleasure of, since I used my planner more, I was able to go back through the different months and kind of read what my experiences were. And it's been so much fun and interesting just observing how each month kind of had its own theme and its own lessons. And I was in a different headspace each month. But one of the things that I wanted to share was that I use a passion planner, and you can go to passionplanner.com and find out more about their product. 2018 will be my 4th year using a passion planner. I've already got my new one. It's exciting. So on the months pages, and this is December, that's why it's not completely done. But at the end of each day, I kind of write down the highlights from that day and what stood out to me. And just depending on how you're able to recall information. So I can kind of write down like, we got the goats this day because we just got 2 little baby Nigerian dwarf goats and they're adorable. Or Heather and Marley spent the night on this day. And when I read that, I can, in my mind, recall what the experience was like. So that was December. Let me flip to another month and show you. This was November. I missed some days on this month. And then at the end of each month, there's questions that they ask. And you can fill those out, normal writing style, or you can go coloring crazy like I do. This week, I got our little kitties. I drew a picture. Whiskey and River. Okay. This month, I drew pictures for everything. So, I don't really know why I felt called to share that with you this morning, but maybe if you've been wanting a different kind of practice, journaling practice or planner practice or whatever, I use my planner to like cross things off of my list and keep appointments and accomplish goals and all of that. But it's also this really beautiful record of how I spent my time throughout the year. So if you're looking for a good planner, I highly recommend Passion Planner. But I also know that there's a ton of amazing planners out there right now. So if you would like to share what yours is, you can comment and let me know, because I always enjoy looking at those. But I do want to pull a card for you today. This is from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And know that if you do decide to become a Peace in My Mind member, these kinds of conversations are going to be available to you weekly. I won't be posting as much on my personal pages. This is what I'm kind of doing to call you in. Like, see, don't you enjoy these conversations? Don't you want to be a part of them more? Join me. And not that I still won't be sharing, publicly, I will, but I'm going to save all the really juicy content, for the membership program. And on top of these conversations, there'll also be really tangible action items where you can, put some of the things into play in your life. And then I'll be here to support you through the process. So I'm going to be keeping this membership group relatively small for the time being, just because it is important to me to be able to give you a little bit of one-on-one attention. So this is the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Pull this card. what is it? You created this situation and you have the power to change it. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my own personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So, I think a lot of times we feel like whatever circumstances we're in, we're there because life put us there or because of the consequences of someone else's actions. But as long as you're placing that blame elsewhere, and not that you need to be placing blame on yourself, but more taking responsibility for your role in things. When you're not doing that, you're giving away your power. So in the situation that you're currently in, that maybe you would like to look a little bit differently, how can you see the role that you played to either get yourself there or keep yourself there? And are you willing to own it and forgive yourself for it and receive a different kind of experience that's coming to you? Because as long as you're in denial with what is so and resisting what's present for you, it's kind of impossible for a new path to find you, because the more you push against something, the more you resist it, the more it persists. That's just how it works. So finding some forgiveness, some acceptance, some responsibility, and then having an awareness around you of like, ooh, that interests me, I'd like to move towards that. Or, ooh, that interests me, I'd like to move towards that. In these small day-to-day moments where your heart is lighting up, So an invitation to stop focusing on what you don't want and turn yourself towards what it is that you really do. And are you willing to open yourself up to receive it, instead of telling however many stories you tell about why you can't have it or why it's not possible or etc., etc. It's time to start, being on your own team. So I hope that resonates with you. If you have any questions or, if this resonated with you, just comment below and let me know. If you have any questions about the Peace in My Mind membership, I would love to hear them. And I hope that you have an excellent day. Bye-bye.